Hi, and welcome back to this week's Self-Love Masterclass. My name is Renee. I'm a self-love teacher, coach, doula, and a Reiki master. And each week we come back here to explore new ways to develop our self-worth, our self-esteem, and to create the inner wisdom so that we can manifest the life of our dreams. It is so good to be back here with you all. We have been having some crazy weather. It's like snowing one minute, super sunny the next minute. I feel like more and more of us could do with learning a little bit how to boost our own energy. So today we're going to talk about 6 simple and natural ways to boost your energy and your metabolisms. Tip number 1 is drink water first thing in the morning. Seriously, drink water first thing in the morning as soon as you get up. Now, I used to read about this all the time. I even had a personal trainer a couple of years ago and he told me to do this, but of course I wanted to do my own thing and I really didn't think it would make that much of a difference. Well, about a year ago when I really started taking on self-care at a next level, like a deeper spiritual level, I started drinking water with lemon in it, and I kid you not, the difference in how you feel minutes later will blow your mind. And this is something like if you check out a lot of other YouTubers that are into health and fitness or just eating really well or mind, body, spirit connection, you'll see that all of these people are doing this same practice. It makes a huge difference. Tip number 2 is get some good carbs into your body. So specifically what I'm talking about is fruit. One of the things that a lot of nutritionists and people in the physical health field will tell you is that we've been fasting all night long. So before you grab your smartphone, your BlackBerry, you start jumping on your computer and stuff like that, you really want to give your body some energy so that it can carry you through the day. If you start working on top of a deficit, it's only going to drag you down further throughout your day. After your water, go and get some good carbs into your body, specifically fruits, like maybe a banana or an apple or some watermelon. Not bagels or muffins or stuff like that, as yummy as I know they taste. They're really not going to give you the good kind of energy that is going to sustain you and have you not crash. Tip number 3 is ditch the diet. And if you saw last week's video where I was talking about how to stop obsessing about weight, this tip goes hand in hand with that. And particularly if you're on a self-love journey, it is so important that you give up all of the things that society says you should be and you really start looking within yourself to find out, what is healthy for me? What feels right and good for me? What is authentic for me? And once you get to that place, you're really gonna see that diets just really don't work. Diets are all about, getting people's money and preying on the low self-esteem or the lack of self-worth, or that part of us that really wants the quick fix that doesn't last very long. If you want to feel really good, you want to have energy in your body, you got to eat. So we can't be on these low calorie, low restrictive types of things, which is what so many men and women are doing as a substitute for actually loving themselves and creating a healthy lifestyle and a metabolism that actually works. The other thing that also happens, and this is up for debate, some people believe it and some people don't, but I know myself personally, I've been affected by metabolic damage, so very important to eat and eat enough food for your weight and what your body needs to sustain itself, and not do these crash diets or low-fat diets or fasting and all this stuff unless you are working with a doctor, somebody that you really trust who has given you some kind of recommendation that you feel is really congruent and you trust. Tip number 4 is it's really important to validate your own feelings. So throughout the day, we experience situations that obviously trigger us emotionally or maybe have our mood go up and down. And one of the things that drains our energy is when we feel like we shouldn't feel the way that we actually feel. So if you want to have more energy throughout your day, and particularly if you're up against anything tough, then what you want to do is just validate your own feelings, acknowledge how you're feeling in that situation or that moment, and then just be like, okay, this is how I feel right now, and I'm actually okay with that. Tip number 5 is surround yourself with love. I mean, surround yourself with people that you love, surround yourself with the music that you love, surround yourself with the scents that you love, surround yourself with inspirational quotes, wear colors that you love. The more love you have around you, the more love is going to penetrate you and the more love you're going to give. And no doubt, when you are enveloped and covered and exploding with love, you are absolutely going to have more energy, your stress levels are going to be lower, and it is going to jack your metabolism through the roof. And then the last tip is keep the faith. So I know that we're all going through different situations in life, and sometimes they're really hard. Maybe you've lost your job, or maybe it's a breakup, or maybe it's the loss of a loved one, or maybe it's just some dramatic news about your health. What I really want you to remember is don't let that stuff get you down. I don't mean Pollyanna through it. I don't mean pretend you're not sad or anything like that. I mean just keep the faith. Look for those pieces of evidence, those stories where something crappy was happening to someone in the moment, but it was all part of a plan or a bigger picture. When you keep the faith, you're more likely to be energized no matter how difficult the situation is. And that's what we really need to keep us going. Of course, if you're having a tough time and you're struggling, then book a session with me. Let's work together one-on-one, get the support that you need, or work with somebody that's like a psychologist. Like Ralph Smart is an amazing guy. I mean, there are so many resources available. So just get the help that you need. Well, it has been my absolute pleasure to do this video for you. I hope that it's been really helpful, and if it has, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Of course, I am on freaking every social media platform you can imagine: Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So follow me there. All the links will be down below. If you're not already subscribed to this YouTube channel, then hit the button down here, up here, wherever it is. Self-Love Masterclass comes out every week on a Tuesday, and things are just getting better and better. So I look forward to being with you each week. Yeah, you know, just don't let the weather get you down. Don't let life get you down. Of course, deal with your feelings, process your emotions, but just remember, you are not alone. We are in this together. Love you all so much, and I will see you for the next class. Mwah! Ugh.